Okay, so the next part of our maths is our division. Now, this is called short division. Now, in class, we haven't really done them like this, but you would have seen them, okay? So, once again, as I said, we call them, I'll use this little pen down here, and, oh, where are we? We call them short division. Okay, now, the ones that you've got in front of you here, they don't need remainders, all right? So, or you're not going to end up with remainders. So they are pretty simple. And what you got to do is, it's a little bit like your times. You've got to be careful where you put some numbers. But if I run through these ones with you, I'm hoping that you'll figure out what to do. Now, the first one is really, really simple, okay? So you've got 7 divided by 7. How many 7s go into 7? Well, I think your answer is 1. Whoops, a bit too much there. How about I try that one again and I just leave that the way it is. All right, so 7 and we've got 1. Okay, 7 goes into 7 one more time. If I go 7 times 11, it gives me 77. Okay, that's your answer, 11. Very simple. All right, our next one, number 2, this one could be a little bit harder because once again, you're dividing 9 into 7. Now, we all know that I can't really divide 9 into 7 and there's not supposed to be any remainders, but there's no remainders in the final answer, all right? So you've got to be careful here. So use the space that you have and I'm going to go, how many times does 9 go into 7? Well, it only goes into 7 once, right? So if I write down 1 there, I know that my first part of the answer is going to be 1. Now, what's left? If I go, how many times does 9 go into 7? Well, then, yeah, once. How many do I have left from 7? 7, 8, 9. So I've got 2 left. All right, and then what I do is I just add the 2 here. Now, in this, I do add them together. But what I do is this is a 10 and this is a 1. So it doesn't become 8 plus 2 equals 10. It becomes 28. All right? That is the biggest thing. So what I might do is I might actually just erase that and I'm going to do it again because I really want you to think about this. Okay? Because this is what is going to help you. All right. So once again, I'm looking at how many times does 9, which is 90 because it's in the tens place, how many times does 9 go into 7? All right? Once again, once. Now, 7, 8, 9, there's 2 left over. Those 2 go in there. And because they are coming from the tens place, it becomes 28. All right? How many times does 28 go into 7? Now, this is where you need to know your times tables. So if I go 7, 14, 21, 28, I know that 7 times 4 equals 28. So how many times does 28 go into 7? 4. If I get my calculator and I double check 7 times 14, it will give me 98. All right? Okay, now our final one, once again, very simple if you follow the same principle. So I've got 6 and 4. How many times does 4 go into 6? Well, once again, my answer is going to be 1. How many have I got left over? 2. Because my 2, or because this is my tens place, my 2 is a tens, 2 tens, and 4 1s equals 24. How many times does 4 go into 24? So if I get my fingers out and I go 4, 8, or even just do down here, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes in 6 times. If I go 4 times 16, it will give me 64. All right? So you can try that on any of them. It is easy, okay? But what you really need to remember is this number here. So let me just erase one of them. I'll erase this one again, okay? What you must remember is this one here is in your tens place. So if only 1 7 goes into 9, there's 2 left over and they are in your tens place. Okay, so once again, when you put it here, 2 10s going into a 1s doesn't really work. So you have to add that 8, so it becomes 28. Okay, if it does make it easier for you when you do this and you put your 1 there, okay, and then you're going to put your 2 here, if it does make it easier, maybe cross that out, and put 28. Okay, so if that's going to make it any easier for you, 28 then divided by 7, 7, 14, 21, 28, 4. If that works out easier, do it that way. Okay, so whatever you think is going to work. Good luck.